because of my wonderful teammates here. Jordan, LD.
Get after it, MP.
MP, you win the play of the month so much they should name it after you.
say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. A moment here now to see the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And now the Lakers starting group. Austin Reeves out there with the eraser. Then it's John Collins. Then it's Connect. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Nuggets, the 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Desmond Bain. And it's Brown in at the small forward. Stan, what are you keeping your eye on here as we go down the stretch of the season?
Well, I like the battle for playoff positioning and seeding. I think home court is really, really important, especially, Kevin, and you've done a lot of them. When you get to Game 7 in a series, you want that on your home floor.
One thing to keep in mind is a storyline tonight. MP, as you may know, wants to win Defensive Player of the Year. And to do that, you've got to show up every single night in this league.
And it was a lofty goal set by MP to win Defensive Player of the Year. I'm actually a bit surprised, but incredibly, I think he might actually be the leader thus far. He's been awesome on that side of the court. Let's see if that continues tonight.
And here's Los Angeles, one of the toughest teams for certain this season. They've hit the 60-win mark.
And fantastic team play. They've been fairly fortunate with good health along the way, adapting to everything that's been thrown at them. This group is a top contender, no doubt, for a deep playoff run.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Murray, good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Reeves. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. The shot by the eraser, no good. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Rockets in Houston. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Misses the 3. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Collins. Here's the eraser. The tray. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And, Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
The Nuggets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. The Nuggets with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The amazing Nikola Jokic, Stan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand, constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. Lets it go with a three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, the Eraser.
While most players can dominate with their scoring ability, he has done it with his passing. No doubt that he is the catalyst for this team on offense. And when players are cutting or moving to open space, he has found it.
Now here's Murray. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. And that time, also a missed shot. Lakers leading by 11. Here's the Eraser. And he banks in the layup. The Eraser's got 10 points. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Here's Jokic after the made shot from the Eraser. Two open that time. Made it look too easy.
The passing ability of Jokic, the way he sees the floor, it's off the charts.
Here's Connect. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Murray scanning the floor. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
The Eraser, and two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jokic.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
That free throw good from the Eraser. And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans. We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Outside, Bain. Gordon outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. it's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
That one drops for him. 14 points for the eraser.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And a wide open look for Bain. His three-pointer's off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 14. It's Collins, high post. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's the eraser, and that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Outside, Bain. Pass to Brown. The Nuggets with another miss.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Count it.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
Here's Reeves. Still yet to score. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Brown. They need this. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Gordon missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's the eraser. From down in the low post, it goes. The eraser's got 20.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Jokic kicks to Bain. No good off the back of the rim. Los Angeles leading by 20. To the paint. Here's Connect. That shot off the mark. Good defense by Jokic. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To the inside. Puts the move on. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Well, what really makes Jokic special inside isn't just his size, but his gracefulness.
Drummond trying to get himself free. Reeves gets the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Steps back. Fires from 14. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Murray's got 7 points in the game. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. Here's the eraser. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Bain for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit. Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Pass to Reeves. Inside. Kicks it out to Collins. Now Connect. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Murray outside. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Trying to answer back. But that three is off the mark.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
The eraser passes to Collins. And they pick up 2.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Outside Gordon. Back to Murray. Jokic high post. Collins grabs the miss.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
The Nuggets shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Stolen by Reeves. Throws it up high. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Kings.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
The eraser passes to Collins, and that one is good.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Murray finds Bain. Here's Brown. 8 points for him. 6 to shoot. Murray the pass to Brown. Bain for 3. The rebound by the eraser. The eraser's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And he's still scoreless in this quarter. And at this point, they can use every point they can get.
Out left to the wing. Lakers passing it around. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And Connect gets it to go.
Only one miss in his first 8 attempts, coming out of the gate strong.
On the wing, Murray. He's defended by Reeves. Here's Jokic. Collins with some nice D.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's the eraser. Jokic defending. And Drummond kicks to Collins. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Denver shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
The first one falls, so both teams making some changes here. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. points last game out. A different look for Denver. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jokic. And Christian Brown subbed in for Hayes. And the Lakers also making a switch. The Erasers checked in for James. Taking a look at the Lakers. Shepard out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Luka Doncic. It's the Eraser. And it's Collins in at the 5.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Eraser in the last matchup against the Rockets was terrific. He finished with 64 points, and that was only part of it, as he added a triple-double for his work. A fantastic performance from him, something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Capella sets a screen for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, exceptional focus from Murray offensively tonight.
Here's the Eraser. He's covered by Murray.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
Here's the Eraser. Clock at 6. Banked in off the glass. The Eraser's got 27 points.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
That one falls.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Murray, good.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Here's the Eraser. Bangs home the trifecta. The Eraser's got 30 points.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
And there's the call on the Eraser. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Denver making a switch here. Baines checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Reeves is checked in. Here's the screen. Murray for 3. And again, Denver no good. Los Angeles is going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Here's the Eraser, and he lays it straight in. The Eraser's got 32 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
That's tipped. Down low. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Murray, 19 points in the game. Lobbed up there for Collins, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, great to see in-sync offense like this. The pass is perfectly timed, and Collins rises up and puts it down.
Denver's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Murray, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. Pass to Capella. Capella draws the double. Just 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Brown.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
The Lakers with the ball. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Murray, the pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, good old-fashioned slam from Capella.
And you know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised, nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. Here's Murray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Vanderbilt the pass to the eraser. Reeves with a screen on Bain. And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
It's 2-on-1.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
For Denver, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Murray sets a screen for Bain. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. Jokic has checked in for Denver. Hayes comes in for Jamal Murray. The Lakers also making some changes. Royce O'Neal comes in for Collins. And it's Connect in for Vanderbilt. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Drills the three-pointer. Mamu Kalashvili has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's the eraser. He's got 32. O'Neal a screen on Jokic. Outside, O'Neal. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Payne for 3. With the putback. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got his second basket of the game.
Staying active. Jokic is one of the best offensive rebounders in the game.
And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Three-pointer. They get it back.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the middle. Here's Connect. And Connect slams it in.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel. Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Reeves, that's a two-pointer. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
From 12 feet out, the Lakers with the rebound. The Erasers got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Down low, here's O'Neal, and another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Hayes the pass to Brown. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Reeves. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. Doncic has got 14 points.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the three of his own.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. From deep, Reeves, and it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. The Nuggets shooting just 39% in the second quarter. Pass to Hayes. And Reeves comes to help. Payne for three. Trains the three-pointer.
Smooth and fast release from Bane that time.
Here's the eraser. Doncic up and in on the layup. 16 points for him.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so it's Los Angeles, able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Los Angeles Lakers. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny. Don't be jealous. I say L.A. is way up there. You know, because you're always home. Especially during the 3P days. It was very, very hot there.
Yeah, you kind of set yourself up for that one, Jeff.
I know.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Lakers.
I'm guessing my buddy over here loving it. They were forcing the ball into the paint with excellent results.
Hey, it's not rocket science. I keep telling people that.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Desmond Bane out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Collins. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Puts it up from 7. Jokic, no good.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Pass to the eraser. Lays it up off the glass. The eraser's got 34.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Murray against Drummond. Murray kicks to Jokic. Another miss by Jokic.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Collins, good.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
For Denver, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. 14 feet away, and another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And here's Gordon from outside. Reeves with the rebound.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And that one drops. 6 points for Jokic.
Yeah, and they're able to get their first bucket of the second half after 4 straight misses.
The eraser's shot's good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Gordon against Collins. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Got that bucket in no time at all. The eraser's got 39.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Now, let's take a quick look at the numbers for the eraser. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, when a shot is missed, he has got great instincts for where the ball is going.
And it's the Lakers' ball. Huge run right now for him, going 19-2. Back to Reeves. Bain with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Denver. 13 feet away. And the jumper is good. Bain's got his second basket of the night.
These are shots Bain will take from time to time when that's where the openings are.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable.
He got it again. Sensational.
Once again, he's reached the 40-point mark as there has been no slowing him down all season.
Well, GA, with all these 40-point performances, he's close to matching the mark for third most 40-point games in a single year. From deep three-point territory, they get it back, and Drummond throws it down.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
For Denver, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Bain finds Murray. Jokic. And Jokic. Throws it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for him.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. The Lakers #1, the Nuggets 3rd.
Yeah, both squads just rebounding the ball so well here of late. I mean, this is going to be a very interesting matchup from a physical standpoint.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
The Lakers on D. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's the eraser. And he has 42. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Stay on him.
It's Jokic top of the key. Back to Murray. Jokic finds Murray. And it's sent back by Drummond. Here's the eraser. He has 45 points. Back to Collins. It's hauled in by Gordon. Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Inside, here's Jokic. A second chance effort. That one good for 2. Jokic has got 14 points.
Well, in a league of huge guys, Jokic's size stands out. He is a problem.
Here's Collins. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Here's Brown. 11 points in the game. Murray, good.
Yeah, that's Murray unleashing that smooth outside jumper.
Here's the eraser. Pass to connect. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Brown's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. Here's the eraser. Here's Connect. Beyond the arc. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Jokic. Lakers with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Lobbed up there for Collins. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Thursday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Houston Rockets. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Sacramento Kings.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
5 to shoot. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Wow. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
The Lakers making a switch here. Middleton's checked in.
Well, you know, with Murray, not only can he score at all three levels, he's got great confidence and that championship pedigree as well.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. Look at the Lakers. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, the Nuggets, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
You know, for Los Angeles, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Here's the eraser. He has 45 points. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Pass to Jokic. And he gets the bucket. 16 points for Jokic.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
With the drive, Middleton outside. Now Doncic. There's the lob to the hoop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Bane for three. The Lakers with the rebound.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
The shot's good. Vanderbilt's got 8 points.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
To the paint, here's Jokic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. He's got 18.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
There's 1:17 left in the third quarter, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. A different look for Denver. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and Hayes subbed in for Bane. Here's the eraser. Jokic defending. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
And there's the call on the eraser. Denver calls timeout. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
The rebound by the eraser. The eraser's got 15 rebounds here tonight. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Murray with it. 24 points for him. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Lakers on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Denver's shooting struggles apparent, 37% from the field. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. They've got Chris Middleton. The eraser is out there with Doncic. Then there's Mason. And it's Shepherd in at the small forward spot. He's feeling it. And another basket for the Lakers.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Bain kicks to Capella. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Hayes, no good. Hayes has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Shoots the 3. And, yep, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Capella. The rebound by the eraser.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Yep, it counts. Mason's got his first 2 points.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Doncic against Bain. Over to the left wing. Capella, the pass to Brown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
The drive by Bain. That's tipped. Here's the eraser. Over in the corner, Doncic. From outside, off the mark. Nuggets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Pass to Capella, right wing. Capella sets a screen for Hayes. No good on the 3. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's the eraser. Well, Stan, I know you made the transition from college to the NBA as a coach and were successful, but how hard is that transition for the players to go from college to the pros?
It's an incredible transition, Kevin. In college, let's think about it. The very best teams may have 2 or 3 NBA caliber players. You know how many NBA players are on NBA teams? 15 of them.
I know it.
And the pace of the game, everything happens faster. So all of your reads and decisions have to happen faster. That's what I think takes the time more than the skills themselves.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Pass to Bain. Over to the wing. Fires from deep. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Here's the eraser. The 3. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Here's the eraser. Pass to Doncic. From beyond the arc and then some. Doncic has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Lakers. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Capella against Mason. Capella dishes to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Bain looking around, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Strother. Murray for 3. The Nuggets with another miss. The Lakers on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. Vanderbilt misses. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's the eraser. Connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And there's the call on the eraser. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Baines checked in for Denver. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Poked loose. Doncic with it. Now defended by Jokic. Here's the eraser. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And he dunks it down.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Now here's Murray. Not a lot of room. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Payne for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Doncic with the bucket.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Pass to Strother. Gordon a screen. Strother, no good. Los Angeles has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. Doncic, no good.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Here's Murray. Excellent D that time from the eraser.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Shots good by Middleton.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Denver's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the 4th. Murray outside. Inside, pass to Strother. And they recover it. Here's the eraser. Down low, here's Doncic. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Now Murray. Out to the right wing. From deep, Jokic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Outside, Bain. That 3 off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
The eraser passes to Vanderbilt. Lakers passing it around. At the elbow, Shepard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Jokic. D right on him. Doncic with it. Now defended by Bane. Shoots from 14, and the bank shot is good. Doncic has got 40 points. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Lakers?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Los Angeles has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Pass to the eraser. Doncic outside. And it's off from three-point range. Nuggets shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tired. Payne for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's the eraser. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
And here's Gordon from outside. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity. With the wins piling up on the year, this will make it now 61 total.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the eraser.
Yeah, we witnessed a special performance tonight. It's not just the triple-double, it's the example he set out there. Outstanding leadership.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Outside Gordon. Murray sets a screen for Gordon. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Murray, no good.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Pass to Brown. Hits it from three-point range. Here's the eraser. Outside O'Neal. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Good game, MP.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
See ya, MP.
Get ready to rumble, young blood.
Yo, MP, man, we see you out here locking them down, blowing up offenses, proving yourself. We got to get a man his flowers. Defense player of the year. Salute. He earned it.
Chris.
Welcome in, MP.
Hey, let's go. Move around. I got you. Yeah, that was going in. And you were on me? Hey, help! Hey, turn around, box out. Box! You garbage. You can't even make a layup. Hey! Take that. No, baby, keep shooting butter, baby. Don't blame it on that. You can't shoot. Stay there. Man, that's not your range, man. Come back in here. No muscle. Too far for you. Woo. Yeah. 6-0. Check it. 6-0. This is my court. I take what I want. Oh, come on. Front him. Get the rebound. Back door. Hey, yo, right here. Give me them cookies. Hey, come around. You got to be kidding me. Move. Oh, I just picked your pocket. You want it? Try to come get it. Come on. Ah, you saw that? He hit me. Yikes! You missed badly.
that?
Keep on. Way to knock it in, JB.
Hey, what's the count? Hey, keep bombing that, baby.
Hey, who got him? Who's watching him?
You can't rain. Hey, you can't shoot. You just need to stay home and play 2K, yo. Check.
Get bored, get bored.
Hey, that's a -1 with that miss.
Ball. Hey, let's go, move around.
Try to guard me. You nothing.
Hey, yo. Right here.
Good shot, Spider.
Bucket, baby. 16-4. Yo, check rock. You should subtract points for that. Air balls.
Foul. Hey, I'll give you yours. Give mine. Yo,
You didn't even hit real. Practice on your shoot. That's going in. You don't want none of this.
You have bad